time to go. It's time to exit out the door. The door. The door. Okay, good evening, everyone. Finally, welcome back to my channel. Decided to make a video because I can't just leave y'all hanging, you know? As you read by the title, this video is gonna be about my unpopular opinions. Well, at least I think they're unpopular because according to society, a lot of people do agree to these. But anyway, yeah. Today's not the greatest day of my life, but we're still gonna make this video. I made this video with no intention of making a list of like what I wanted to talk about, but I knew that I was gonna forget, so I made a list. I made like a little list. These are some things that just popped up in my head while I was about to record because I knew that I wanted to do this video for a minute. Don't get me wrong, some of this might be controversial or not. It's most likely going to be controversial and a lot of people will not agree, but that's the whole point. Unpopular opinions, don't come for me. This is just my opinion. Okay, we're gonna start. First person that we are going to be talking about, it's a celebrity. She's been gone for minutes, but you know, a lot of people still, you know, listen to her, worship her, all that. Now, don't get me wrong. When I was a little girl, you know, everybody listened to Beyonce. Let's be honest. Everybody listened to Beyonce. Regardless of gender, age, everybody listened to Beyonce, okay? She was a good thing. She was. Past tense. Over the years, you know, when she started to gain more popularity and she's like the queen bee and all that, like, I just started to see how overrated she is. Like, that's just my opinion. I think she's extremely overrated at this point. We all know that she already has her little kids and stuff. Like, good for her. She's a mother now, right? That's good for her. She's doing what she needed to do. She's not really making music anymore. But besides the fact, I think she's overrated. Not because she's not making music anymore. My phone's dying. But just the fact of, like, how many people worship her, I don't think she really needs all that, you know? Like, it's overrated. Like, people will be like, oh my god, Beyonce is my life, like, I love Beyonce so much, like, come on, she's a bit overrated. And you have to admit that, like, she's overrated now. Back then, no, she wasn't, but now she is, okay? That's all. That was really short. I just wanted to put that out. Beyonce is overrated. There you go. I don't care what you say. She's overrated, okay? Period. Next topic that we're going to be talking about is YouTube, the platform that I am on, the platform that you watch me on. Yeah, YouTube sucks. I'm telling you right now, YouTube is so trash. It has become like so limited and restricted. Like, you have to follow so many freaking rules now. Like, what is this? Like, it makes you not want to make content for your subscribers, for your viewers, for people who watch you, and it just sucks. And I noticed that it's very difficult for smaller channels to gain that like attraction, to blow up, to become a big YouTuber, as you would say. Me personally, I don't want to do that. I just want to reach a point where I do make a good amount of money, but like not a lot, because obviously I'm not gonna rely on YouTube to like provide me with like my essentials to life. Like, I plan on getting a job anyway, so like, you know, YouTube is just like a little side job, you feel me? But like, it's still something that I enjoy doing regardless. But like, if YouTube becomes any more toxic than this, time to go. It's time to exit out the door. The door. Anyway, another aspect of YouTube that I think not a lot of people notice, YouTube is racist. Let's be honest, guys. YouTube is kind of racist. Like, tell me how many black or just people of color in general that you know. Okay, there's a lot of people of color, so we're just gonna narrow it down to black people because I don't notice a lot of black YouTubers like blowing up, or their channels do not like gain that much attention or attraction, because I've come across so many underrated YouTubers and I've noticed that they stay underrated when in reality they need to not be underrated at all. Like there's not a lot of diversity on YouTube as a whole, to be honest, and that's just facts. Like I'm not gonna go into depth about that because like that's like way too much to cover in this video that I want to talk about, because I do have other things that I want to talk about. But YouTube,
you suck.
And where's the diversity? Please include some of that. And it's very hard for small channels to like reach that point unless one of their videos like blow up. Like my subliminal video, yeah, if your video is huge, it will go up onto like recommended pages and all that, or like, you know, the little sidebars, or like play this next, play that next. Yeah, it will show up there, but not the videos that don't do so well. And like, how are you gonna gain popularity if only one of your videos is doing well and nobody else is gonna watch your other videos? You feel me? Because that's what's happening right now. Like some of my videos do pretty good and then the rest really don't. Like it's like I rarely have a video that reaches over 100 views within like the next 2 or basically 2 weeks. And I have 1.4 thousand subscribers. Like that's just showing me not a lot of y'all are watching, but it's all right. It's okay. Like I'm still here. We're on this grind. I am still here. Moving on to our next topic. Let's talk about reverse racism. Hold up. Let me go search it up real quick. Reverse racism is not real. It does not exist. I think it's a myth. Almost like racial prejudice does exist and discrimination, and but racism does not exist against white people. Like it can't. Like I remember seeing this TikTok, and yes, TikTok is having an influence on me. Like I have a TikTok account. I don't really make TikToks. I'm not gonna give y'all my account, sorry, but I did see this TikTok. Okay, basically in the video she said reverse racism does not exist because you simply cannot oppress the oppressor. This is a very controversial topic because not a lot of people are gonna agree to this. People are gonna say, yeah, it does exist, but I'm looking right here on the internet. There's like no exact definition for this. Like one of them says, yeah, it's a myth. The reverse racism card is often pulled by white people. Like, personally, no, I don't think it exists. It simply cannot exist. Like, we could discriminate against white people, prejudice, all that, but it's not reverse racism. It cannot happen because white people were never suppressed. They're always gonna be top. Everybody else is gonna be minorities. People of color are gonna be minorities. White people, what are they? They're at the top of the food chain. They cannot be minorities. And they never can, just because of how history is set, you know, slavery, all that had happened. I don't need to go into that because I know I'm gonna get some facts wrong, but like that is just the gist of it. Like reverse racism is not a thing. I'm telling you right now. Please don't get mad at me in the comments. I mean, like I try to talk about this with my friends and I'm like, reverse racism doesn't exist. Some of them agree, but there's always this one person who does not agree, and they always want to be right. Like they want to be equal. Like, let's be honest, society is not freaking equal. There's different social classes. You can never be equal, and that's just the end of the story. Moving on. This video is like all over the place. It's like not organized at all. It's just like random topics that I'm pointing at you, but they're unpopular opinions, okay? So thank you. Let's talk about milk. Sorry if you're a vegan and you don't drink milk, or like a vegetarian, because I know some vegetarians don't drink like milk or eat eggs and all that, but I want to talk about the different types of milk. Don't get me wrong, there's like the milks where they have like Hershey's and O. Henry. If you don't know what O. Henry is, go search it up because apparently it's not in the United States, but it's in Canada and it's delicious. And then we have like some other chocolate milk mixed with like chocolate bars and all that. And then we just have regular chocolate milk. But let's talk about strawberry milk. Strawberry milk is superior. It's gonna always be at the top. And that's on facts. Strawberry milk is so delicious. Like, I want to make my own strawberry milk. Like, strawberry milk is so good. But, like, it depends on, like, which one you get in. Like, you need to get that good strawberry milk. Because I know there's some out there that do not taste that good. But I'm telling you right now, everybody needs to try strawberry milk because it's literally top. It's at the top. Okay? It's good. It is good. It's good. It's the best. It's the best milk. It's the best flavored milk. Okay, but what comes second after that? There is this milk with like, okay, you guys know the white Hershey's bar, cookies and cream Hershey's bar? There's a milk version of that, and that's so good. That's like second for me though. Like, strawberry milk's always gonna be at the top, but like that's second. That's also good. So go drink that. Go find it somewhere. You can usually find it in the grocery store or like convenience stores most of the time. But that's delicious. That is delicious. Okay, moving on. Next thing we're gonna be talking about is another platform, a music platform, which is SoundCloud. Now, I think SoundCloud is still very underrated. And like there was a point when it was about to like shut down and everything. I don't know if y'all heard about that, but there was like a big thing going on with that and how it was gonna shut down. But it didn't, because I guess people started using it more. I mean, like, I still use SoundCloud till this day because there is a lot of, there's so many underrated artists on that app, and I wish they would gain more attention. Like, they need more fame. Like, some of these people are really talented. My music taste is very diverse. Very diverse. Sometimes I'll just listen to like certain songs that just like have beats in it, and I'm like, ooh, this is kind of good. And then when I tell my friends to listen to those certain songs, they're like, this is trash. All I'm hearing is do 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 do. But like, that's the good part about it. Like, we don't need lyrics at this point. Anyway, SoundCloud is very underrated, and I think everybody should go on there and find an artist and listen to them, because I found a lot of songs on there that are like good, like really good. And like, I try to find them on YouTube and they're nowhere on YouTube. Like, it needs to be on YouTube. Like, bruh. Not on Apple Music, not on Spotify. Like, bruh, your song is good. Like, please do something with it. Like, it's really good. We're done with SoundCloud. This video is very long, by the way. I was not expecting it to be this long. Let's talk about school next. And school is probably going to be the last thing that we're going to talk about. Okay? School is useless. End of story. And that's on facts. School is useless. I think school is useful when you want to be a doctor, nurse, anything like in the medical field, or a psychiatrist, social worker, all that, or like business. Well, some aspects of business. But for the most part, I would say if you want to be a photographer, an editor, there is so many opportunities for a lot of people who want to go into the more technical fields, like technology and all that, like producing, directing. Like, yeah, you could go to school for that, but there are so many like lessons on the internet, and like there's just a lot of things on the internet that you can learn how to do by yourself without paying money, or like sometimes they do require money. Like, I know there's like some platforms where professional people actually give you lessons for like $5 or like less, and they like, you get all their lessons and they telling you how to do this and do that. Like, you could produce your own music, make your own beats, take your own photos, like edit people's YouTube videos. Like, I'm at that point in my life where I'm trying to do that, and I did that, and like I applied, and now I have to go create my portfolios. Maybe I'll make a video about that, of like my stuff and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? But that's for later. But yeah, there's like so much stuff that you can do, and you don't even need to go to school for it. Like, I don't know how many times like my teachers have told me like certain things that you can do in life, and you don't need like a huge education. Like, you don't need to go to freaking university and pay all these thousands of dollars for your tuition and all that. there's like jobs where you can be a food stylist, right? I'll tell you what a food stylist is. Okay, let's say we have a product or whatever and yada yada. It's a food product, right? Like, let's look at ice cream, for example. You know how when you're getting your ice cream box and there's like that nice little cover of the ice cream bar and everything, and like ice cream cone or whatever the hell you're buying. You could be one of those people who literally assemble that, and you can make like hundreds, thousands of dollars just for doing that in one day. Like, I don't know how crazy that is, but that's crazy. Like, I was learning it in school. My teacher was telling me this on like one of the lessons that we did, and he's like, yeah, you guys can literally do this and you don't need an education for it, like, and you can make a lot of money for it. Like, that's just showing you like how much like the tech and like the arts fields have to offer for a lot of people. Like, you could literally be anything you want and you can make a lot of money from it. Like, look at all these YouTubers. Like, that's one thing you can be. You just need to have a good personality. I don't have one, but I'm still being a YouTuber. I don't know. I don't really like that title. I'm not really a YouTuber. I'm just doing this for fun, okay? But still, like, you just be anything you want, okay, guys? And everything's gonna be okay. I promise. Everything will eventually work out. It just takes time. One last thing that I want to talk about is Juice WRLD. It is Sunday, December 8th, and I got the news that he passed away due to a seizure. 2019 is really not the year. 2019 was the worst year, and I speak for so many people on that. Like, 2019 was not our year. 2019 was such a awful year, and I don't know why. It's just like what has happened throughout this whole year that makes it so freaking bad. Like, I can't believe another artist is gone. And I'm not gonna say I'm a huge fan of Juice WRLD, but like, yes, I do listen to his music regularly. And I used to listen to him on SoundCloud when he was so underrated. I don't know how to feel about this. Like, it's sad. It's very sad because he just turned 21. His birthday was a couple of days ago. Like, that's devastating. And my condolences to like everybody who was close to him, everybody who knew him. Like, I can't. Like, if I was attached to him, like how attached I was to X, and like how much I connected with his music like I did with X's, I would be crying right now. And I wouldn't know how to cope because it took me so long to finally cope with X's death and like realize that he's finally gone. And it just took a really long time. And it's like finally starting to get to me. And I noticed that I don't listen to X music as much as I used to because it makes me very sad. I don't know. Thank you so much for making it to the end. Love you. Like, I'd be surprised if people actually made it to the end of my videos. I mean, like, sometimes I can see a majority of you guys do watch my videos, like how long you watch my videos for. And then the others don't really watch my video and they stop at like 40 seconds. They're like, I'm gonna head out. But like, some of y'all do really watch the videos and I appreciate that so much. Like, thank you. That's the end of the video. So, bye.